from Lakeville, Minnesota.
And we're your ultimate Disney fans.
Legions of Disney-crazed fans flock to Walt Disney World near Orlando, Florida every day. These fanatics have become true experts by studying the Disney theme parks and learning the best ways to guarantee a good time, save money, and reduce waits when they visit. We've found groups of families and friends from all over the nation to unveil the ins and outs of vacationing at the House of Mouse. Each will show you how to do Disney their way. Our first group is a family of 8 that ranges from 4 to 74 in age, looking to make long-lasting memories.
My name's Erica Murphy, and I'm from West Lafayette, Indiana. I brought my husband Brendan and our 2 children, Nicholas and Connor. Also my husband's parents, Rose and Marty Murphy, and our uncles, Mark and Ed. I am a self-proclaimed expert on Disney World. We make a lot of trips down here, so we like to keep up on all the latest info.
Another family is trying to entertain their teens.
I'm David Lloyd. I'm from Lakeville, Minnesota. Brought my family with me, Stephen, my oldest, who's 17, Andrew, who's 16, and Rebecca, who's 10, and of course my wife, Bethany. I am the ultimate Disney fan because I have believed in the magic.
They also found a young married couple on a romantic getaway.
My name is Rachel Levy. I brought my husband, Brian Levy, and we are the ultimate Disney fans because we have a plethora of Disney knowledge that we'd love to share with others.
And we followed a group of friends with their sights set on a fun retreat.
I'm Jocelyn, and my friends are Kara Sweeney and Carla Anderson. We were living in Orlando, and we used to play down here together a lot, and now we vacation here once a year, sometimes twice a year.
So let's get started.
Start planning early, and I'm talking about months in advance.
You either need a good plan or a frontal lobotomy.
We have several websites we visit that give the latest information on special discounts that are available.
Walt Disney World encompasses an area about twice the size of Manhattan Island. It's not unusual for a guest to walk 16 miles in a day.
Our favorite time to come down is usually late April and into May, after all the spring breakers have left.
There are certain times of the year where it is less crowded. September, October, people have just gone back to school.
Somewhere in between Thanksgiving and the week before Christmas.
Disney offers 4 different levels of resorts, so there's something for every budget, from value up to deluxe.
Do you like being at a beach in the Caribbean? Do you like being in Savannah in Africa? Do you like being at a New England beach? One of my favorite tips is always calling the Central Reservation Office and ask them directly, do you have any specials going on during this particular time?
It's important to have realistic expectations of your trip, but also realize that you're not going to be able to do everything.
It's really imperative that in these plans people build in some time for rest and relaxation.
Even if it's just, sitting down in an air-conditioned attraction. Know when the park's open, know when the park's closed. Know when the parades are, know when the night shows are, know when the show times are. You can plan around those.
Our day began at the Animal Kingdom Lodge with us getting up early and surveying the savannah outside of our window. It is a total immersion experience into being in Africa. We really enjoyed every morning waking up and opening our balcony window and looking out and seeing the giraffes. Hey guys, about time for the sunrise safari. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Before we take off for Disney, I like to make a folder that keeps all our information. We make a budget, we make schedules, we get the lay of the land, we even put what the weather will be. But I also make individual schedules for each one of the kids so that they know what we're going to next, so there's never a question of what are we doing now. and it also follows the flow of how we think we can best get through the park. Okay, we're about ready to go, guys. I got ponchos for Cali River Rapids so we don't get soaked. One thing we want to make sure is that we pack light because this is the biggest park here, so we want to make sure that we don't have too much stuff to burden us down, all right? All right, let's go.
Nicholas, good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning.
Where do you want to go today?
Magic Kingdom.
Pop Century is a great resort for families, especially when you're traveling with a large group where everyone's got a different budget. All the Disney resorts offer cribs, bed rails, refrigerators, microwaves, high chairs, anything you could need for your children to make your stay more like home. There are several things we bring to make our trip go a little smoother. We bring fanny packs. Wear around our waist. It's much easier than carrying around bags. Let's see, we got to make sure we've got everything we need here.
Let's pack up all the boy stuff first. Here's the diapers and the wipers. We definitely need those for the park for Connor.
Yep, got to have the diapers and the wipes. Oh, disposable sippy cups. These are really good for Connor because then after he's done, we just throw them in the trash. Did you get the park passes?
I do have the park passes.
Disney dollars?
With the Disney dollars. Having the Disney dollars is good because we can give Nicholas $10 and that's his money to use. So if he runs out of money, then he's done with money.
No, we always bring our stroller, very important. Our nice big double stroller for our kids so they have a place to sit and relax. Okay, let's go.
Let's head to the Magic Kingdom.
We started our day off with breakfast at the Polynesian and picked up just some bagels and coffee to kind of get our energy level up before we headed out into the theme park. Phone, everybody have their cell phone? Got my cell phone. Let's go. We chose the Polynesian because it is one of the Walt Disney World resorts and we like to stay on property for several reasons. One being that we can take Disney transportation. So much better than staying like at one of the hotels off property because then you have to drive and find parking.
Pay for parking. Pay for parking.
On the bus, on the way. Okay. All right, let's go.
The benefit of going on the Sunrise Safari at Animal Kingdom is that not only do you get in the park early, but also you get there before the crowds get on to Kilimanjaro Safari. One of the differences between the Sunrise Safari and the regular Kilimanjaro Safari is that you actually have an animal care expert on the vehicle with you, and you can talk back and forth to that person, ask them questions about the animals that you're seeing.
How do you keep the animals separated, and do they often attack each other?
Actually, the way we've set up our savanna areas, we actually have animals living together that would typically cohabitate or live in the same areas in Africa. So it's part of our collection planning, is picking animals that get along well together.
A few of the tips would be get there the first thing, because in the morning, most of the animals are out, they're active in the morning. Especially on Pride Rock with the lions, they actually heat the rocks there, and so the lions are going to want to be out on that rock in the cooler part of the morning. All right, since we got on that early, we're getting off early, so we're right on schedule, and we can hurry up. Well, we'll go get some breakfast, and then we'll see Tough to Be a Bug.
Okay.
And are we going to do Cali later?
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll fast pass Cali.
Oh, good idea.
And then run into Dinoland USA and hit Primeval Whirl and Dinosaur.